welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. Before I get into all the updates today, there is quite a lot. I have to thank my newest member of the Ping Pong Flix Show, and that is Seth Travis. Thank you so much to Seth Travis for joining as a member of the Ping Pong Flix Show. Now, I kind of recognize your name. I think I've talked to you or seen you on Twitter. But anyway, thanks for finding my channel and thanks for joining it. And let's get on with the topics of the day. All right, so the first topic of the day is going to be in regards to Dungeons and Dragons. So Dungeons and Dragons, there's a new update. Hugh Grant and Sophia Lillis join Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant and the girl that played the girl in It. I just forgot her name right now. But yeah, so this is interesting. This is coming from Superhero Hype. Over the last several months, the Dungeons and Dragons reboot has managed to put together a cast of diverse talent that includes Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Justice Smith, Reggae, John Page. I totally butchered that name. Character details have been slim, but at least now we know who's playing the movie's villain. That's right. Deadline is reporting that Hugh Grant has been cast as the primary antagonist in the film. Additionally, Sophia Lillis has joined the project as well, but the nature of her role remains a mystery. Dungeons and Dragons hits theaters on May 27th, 2022. Sophia Lillis, that's cool. You know, I like her, and she'd probably do very well in it. Hugh Grant as the villain, though? Okay, now it's starting to sound like some kind of campy, funny thing. I mean, he has a broad range, right? But even the serious roles, he comes off a little bit goofy. So I don't know who he would play as the main villain, and it's starting to be very, I don't know, it's almost sounded like the last Dungeons and Dragons, which had a fantastic actor, Jeremy Irons, but even he came off as kind of like, he's probably very, very embarrassed for that movie. And I don't know, Hugh Grant, man, that kind of came off as like, well, ooh, yeah, not so hot on that. But let's see what happens. You know, I love him in romantic comedies. I love my rom-coms. I enjoy them with my wife. It's fantastic, all the different movies he's been in. Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, he was good at Man from U.N.C.L.E., but that was Man from... Okay, I don't know. But let's find out. I don't want to knock it too much. I just want to make sure, we got to see the trailer. We got to see the trailer, to see how any thoughts about that. All right. Well, that's Dungeons and Dragons. The next topic of the day is Godzilla vs. Kong. There's more stills for us to look at, peruse at, as we kind of stitch together all the scenes of this movie, as the amount of trailers and TV spots that are coming out of this thing is as astronomical. They're really giving a lot of stuff out, but hopefully keeping a lot of it in as well. So there's some new shots right here. As you can see this, he's getting ready to fire his atomic breath at his face. How does he survive that? I have no idea, but he does look like he's holding the axe over on the right side, so he probably, can deflect it now that we know that that's kind of his power. And here he is. He's gonna jump down onto that's probably where he comes down with the axe, and Godzilla does the atomic breath at him, and he continues to deflect it. So that's probably where that is. This is an interesting shot. So this is Millie Bobby Brown's character, Madison, and her crew going to see, probably went down to see, and that base and see probably where Mechagodzilla is. But I'm gonna assume that's the teeth, that's the skull, King Ghidorah's skull there. But this kind of just shows right here, they found the skull, and it's probably being utilized for some type of mecha event here, mecha creature here, and so that's going to be exciting. I don't know how that goes into the story, and we'll find out what whether Mecha will be the ultimate villain, or I don't know. I was in the trailer, when you start to see Madison, it looks like she's piloting the thing, and I think they're just trying to throw us off. I'm kind of wondering, oh no, is Godzilla really the bad guy then? And then, she's controlling the mecha to help Kong defeat Godzilla. I hope not. I mean, I really, yeah, but we'll find out. You know, we won't too long. It's already March, so the end of March, we're gonna get to see Godzilla versus Kong. So that's pretty much all the stills for that. All right. The next topic of the day is going to be Superman and Lois has been renewed for season 2. That's right. Superman and Lois, according to deadlines, will be flying in for another season. Following its strong multi-platform series premiere last week, the CW has renewed the superhero drama for a second season and marks one of the fastest renewals for a freshman series in 2014. The CW ordered a second season of The Flash 2 weeks after the DC series' big debut. So the phenomenal multi-platform debut of Superman and Lois, which delivered for us in a big way on both a linear and streaming basis, is a testament to the creativity, hard work, and dedication of the talented people who work tirelessly in front of and behind the camera, especially in this challenging environments, said Mark Pedowitz, chairman and CEO of the CW network. We are thrilled to now have 2 brand new bona fide hits in Superman and, of course, Texas Walker, both of which have been renewed for next season, along with 11 other of our shows, further positioning us for continued strength and stability for next season. So it came in a whopping additional million viewers of 1.7 million, 2.7, pretty much just numbers to a lot of us, but it gave them that momentum. It gave them that you know, to pull the trigger on a season 2. And like I said, I actually enjoyed the premiere. It was enjoyable. I had a positive review on it. I can't wait to see more. I heard this next episode was kind of like a lot more action oriented, so I'm really looking forward to that, especially seeing a shot like this. I know I kind of made fun of it on Twitter, but I'm really digging it. Elizabeth Tulloch, she plays Lois Lane on this. It's amazing. She put a shout out to the brilliant DP, Downtown Abbey, and The Witcher, and it looks amazing. I'm gonna say the suit looks amazing here. He looks amazing in it. He's hovering over Captain Luthor, who, you know, I was just joking around. He says, "Hey, did he just kill the Doom guy?" or Halo Master Chief, is that you? But no, it's Captain Luthor, and there's going to be a substantial battle, I believe, in episode 2, which I'll be able to see at CW Seed or streaming. I don't know if it's I don't know if I can watch it tonight, or I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow morning. I'm not sure, but I think midnight. So it might. I'll make sure I'll have a review for you available for this episode, and I can't wait to see it. Some of the clips I've seen looks phenomenal. I'm just saying, wow, this doesn't look like any CW show. It doesn't look like the new Flash series that's coming out, because that still looks like a CW show. This looks very cinematic, and I'm enjoying how it looks, how it's appealing to me, and I can't wait to see a little bit more from Superman and Lois. All right, well, that is it for that. The next topic of the day, I'm going to talk about Black Adam. So apparently Black Adam starts production next month, for real this time. And here's Hiram Garcia. Let's see if we can listen to Hiram Garcia a little bit.
Do you guys know when you're getting started or where you're going to film that one yet?
Yeah, so we're getting started soon. You know, actually, we begin filming in April. You know, we'll be in Georgia, home away from home, and you know, we're really excited, man. We have everything is ramped up. We're so fired up for this team. Obviously, you know how passionate we are about this project. This is very special to us, and you know, not only Black Adam, but JSA and all these characters we're introducing to the world and what we want to do with it. And you know, we're just. You know, look, we were supposed to have been filming, you know, last year. COVID, you know, like it delayed everyone. It kind of got in the way, but we're happy we were able to pause, regroup, and now we're going to be getting going. And you know, by April we'll be shooting and on track to bring this thing home. So, man, so fired up. I can't tell you enough. You know how much I love this project, and from conceptualizing to, you know, figuring out what our statues are going to be, so I can have them behind me, to all the fun stuff that comes to the universe we're making.
They're already talking about.
We have
toys.
Such high ambitions and such high hopes for this, and we just really can't wait to make the fans proud.
You guys are going to have to team up with Sideshow on those figures, because I need the highest.
You know, those are our boys. You know, those are our boys. You know, come on, that's our team.
I got to ask, what was your reaction as a guy who's been a fan of these characters so long when you saw DJ in a costume for the first time, wherever that, like, I don't know if it's a final costume yet, but when you saw a costume?
just a fitting is awesome. You know, it's a lot of just, oh my God. If you could high five through, you can't, because we're all remote, you know, in our Zoom things, but I mean, look, the guy's a walking superhero, right? And if there was ever anyone born to play a character, it's him. It's why we've been, I mean, look, we've been developing Black Adam. Who knows how many? I feel like it's been close to like a decade at this point where we've been talking about this and on it. And you see him in that, and you're like, that's him. That's why we've been waiting. That's why we've been working so hard to make this happen. This guy is Black Adam, and he is going to change the DC universe, buddy. He's going to change that thing.
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm getting chills.
So again, he says, we're just like Dwayne The Rock Johnson says, we're going to change the DC universe. It really started to feel like I've been saying, that there's like several different divisions here. They're each trying to make their own superhero universe here. And now it's Black Adam's turn. The Garcias, the $7 production turn to see is, hey, this is what we've been planning for a long time, like seriously a long time. I'm wondering how many costume fittings The Rock has to do, because he's been lifting. I mean, he's got to go through costumes, ripping things like that. Seriously, they must have multiple costumes for that dude, because he, like he said, he's a walking superhero. He's huge. He's just big. I don't know if anybody can go against him. Even Henry Cavill will probably have a hard time as well, but he, you know, went against Doomsday, so yeah. But Black Adam starting to go production next month. And it's kind of like what Grace Randolph had said. Like, everything is just, they're not going to talk about too much of anything. Of course, Brandon Davis reached out to do an interview for them, so that's indeed. But I'm wondering if the trades are going to report on anything bigger and more. Looks like they're going to wait until Zack Snyder's Justice League comes out. So that's the next down the line. But Black Adam starting to shoot. This is probably when we'll probably get to see the costumes on set, behind the scenes look, looking at all the different characters on there, and everybody's going to be on their eye looking out to see if Henry Cavill is going to show up. You know, if he's even in this, I don't know. It could be only in Shazam 2 for all we know, right? Because, you know. All right, well, the next topic I want to talk about is in terms of Warner Brothers. There has been an update in regards to Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher has a new statement regarding Warner Brothers here, and I'm going to read it to you. Prior to the Justice, let me see if I can blow this up. Prior to the Justice League reshoots of 2017, racially discriminatory conversations were had and entertained on multiple occasions by Warner Brothers Pictures executives Toby Emmerich, Jeff Johns, and John Berg. Had I been aware of those conversations in real time, I would have addressed them in real time. However, it wasn't until the summer of 2020 that individuals who were in those meetings felt comfortable sharing with me what they had witnessed firsthand. When it comes to matters involving race, I always try to give the benefit of the doubt to those who may be ignorant of their own biases. But when you have studio executives, particularly Jeff Johns, saying we can't have any angry black man at the center of the movie. What? And then those executives use their power to reduce and remove all black people from that movie. They are no longer entitled to any benefit associated with doubt. Toby, Jeff, and John were not ignorant of their biases. They understood full well that the racist rhetoric they chose to entertain in those meetings was offensive, discriminatory, and unacceptable. Furthermore, they dared not speak those things to me, nor any other black person associated with the film. Instead, they chose the cowardly route of gaslighting, complete with extremely problematic requests such as asking me to play Cyborg like Quasimodo and forcing a scene to be reshot so they could highlight the existence of Cyborg's penis. Again, with Cyborg's, what is their issue with being so obsessed with Cyborg's penis? I have no idea. Unfortunately, those were just some of the issues. We now know that the leadership at Warner Brothers Pictures lied to the cast and crew of Justice League and to the world about Zack Snyder picking Joss Whedon to finish the film. Like I told you so. The truth will continue to reveal itself, and as it does, there will likely be attempts to shift blame completely onto Kevin Tsujihara and Joss Whedon. We're not going to let that happen. But make no mistake, Jeff Johns worked intimately with Joss to overhaul the entire Justice League script. And while Jeff was not credited as a co-writer of the film, he was certainly an enforcer of the race-based discrimination that occurred during his conversations with Toby and John. Zack Snyder's Justice League stands as proof of and opposition to that discrimination. I am indebted to the participants of the Justice League investigation that have put themselves at great risk to share the truth. I owe it to them, I owe it to my peers in this industry, and I owe it to all black people to stay the course. Onward, gratefully, Ray. Accountability over entertainment. P.S. Walter Hamada owes an apology to all the participants of the Justice League investigation. And here's a quote from Coretta Scott King. It doesn't matter how strong your opinions are. If you don't use your power for positive change, you are indeed part of the problem. So much more information about what went down during Justice League. This time looping in Toby Emmerich, like I've always said, Toby Emmerich into that problem as well. It's a big problem. He's putting it out there. And like I said, believe him or not, the fact that he's putting out these giant public statements, right? And if these individuals think that has any to think it's any slander or libel against them, they are definitely not saying anything. They're pretty quiet about it, which is really telling. Like you said, these guys can ultimately just sue him right now and be done with it. But the fact that they're not even saying anything, you know, besides the rando spokesperson that talks about Walter Hamada, but in just completely silent on the other three, speaks volumes. Just like the Snyder Cut. Remember when I said that they're not saying anything about the Snyder Cut? They could have squashed it many times directly from the execs themselves. Instead, they got some spokesperson to say it's a myth and blah, blah, blah. It's that silence is telling. Very telling. And this is no different. So, yeah, he's still going to put that out there. And until I don't know what they're going to do. I really just hope Warner Media is clearly paying attention to this. Whether they're trying to phase them out slowly or whatever, they need to phase them out completely. So let's make that happen. But that's Ray Fisher's news statement regarding Warner Brothers. This is an ongoing situation, so I'll definitely update you as we continue. All right. Well, the next thing is Debbie Snyder just revealed something really cool on the League of Mayhem show, and that the YouTube link is there for if you want to go check it out. She has said that she and Zack Snyder are working on a new original sci-fi project with a female protagonist. Yes! Oh, I can't wait. I want to see this. I don't know if you remember this. This is probably years ago or a couple, I don't know when. But Dave the Film Junkie actually knew about this. He even brought it out on his stream at one point. Says, hey, look, I heard that Zack Snyder is going to do an original sci-fi project in the future. And look what happens. I mean, I hope he pulls up that video. Hope he can find it if he's watching this, and show that. But definitely, that was something that he said. I even talked about it from what he said, and now it's finally come to fruition. It's finally being revealed. He's going to do an original sci-fi project. Now, there's something else here. Debbie also mentioned that it's a bit of an intergalactic western with a Seven Samurai feel amongst other influences. Zack Snyder is currently writing it. Whoa! Woo! Oh my god! Two of the best genres I love, right? It's westerns and it's feudal Japan, samurais. Cowboys and samurais. Give it to me. Oh, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be epic. Are you telling me, Zach, you're going to be doing that with King Arthur? You're just my favorite as director, man. I'm just like blown away. Intergalactic too? Oh my lord. Yes. Holy crap. Yes. I can't wait for this. This is gonna be an amazing. Imagine him doing like his own Star Wars. You know, fuck Star Wars. They don't know what the hell they're doing on that side. Some most of the time. Although I'm really excited for the series. Right, anything with Filoni and Favreau, they seem to be working magic. But the movie side, man, whatever. But this gonna sounds like a kick-ass movie. And I'm really looking forward to it. I want to see what he original, right? He doesn't have to just like Army of the Dead. It's his original franchise. He's gonna make an original science fiction, and maybe he can make it a franchise out of that one too. Like seriously, man, Zack Snyder is a fucking brand right now. He's not just a director. He's a brand, just like Christopher Nolan is a brand, right? James Cameron, he's kind of like, yeah, well, it's kind of, I guess he's kind of like a brand too. But like, it's Zack Snyder. He's making content. He's making his own universes and franchises and adaptations. He's a freaking brand, and I can't wait to see all of it. So, man, I hope I live long enough to see that. Of course I am. But Debbie, that's awesome. So check out, the League of Mayhem show. I'll link in the description. They didn't have a thumbnail here. I apologize. But she reveals quite a bit of stuff. She also revealed this was kind of interesting, and Dave Avery pulled this out. If Debbie could work with one director, it would be Ava DuVernay. Oh, that's interesting. Now is that? Now I remember her saying, I think it was Justice Con, I think, where she said that they were working with different directors and stuff like that. And is one of those directors Ava DuVernay? I mean, it just so happens that the person they want to work with is currently working on a project, an IP that's with characters very similar to what they have. And like Walt Uber Kryptonian just pulled it out right there. New Gods. Ava DuVernay is working on New Gods. I'm just like, oh. Does that, I mean, it probably doesn't mean, but does it? Like, does it mean they're actually have something to do with New Gods? I don't know. So I mean, that's just totally, it could be just like, well, we want to work with Ava DuVernay on something, but not New Gods. But it's just like the coincidence of that is appealing. I mean, they're making New Gods. Like, there's New Gods in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't know. So I'm kind of clear over that. But that is an interesting little pull from the League of Mayhem show that kind of gets your head spinning a little bit. It just makes you wonder. Just wonder. What the heck is going on that side? What kind of conversations are people having? What kind of connections are being drawn here? So and like we said, we've never heard anything more from New Gods. Maybe like what people have said, they are waiting, and which you guys proved me wrong. If that's the case, you proved me wrong. That could be a connection to Ava DuVernay. Maybe I don't know. And I guess we'll find out. We'll find out one day, hopefully. So that was Debbie Snyder. All right. Well, let's get on to a little bit more. Oh, wait. There is a little bit more reveal. Why did I turn that off? So Deborah Snyder reveals that the CAA agency analyzed the data and statistics generated by the Release the Snyder Cut movement and compared them with the main Netflix fan base. The result of the analysis made HBO Max give the green light to release the film. And by the way, this is an awesome colored version of something I was going to show you later. But this is actually about Zack Snyder's Justice League, right? So I did mean to turn on the right one. So yeah, so definitely they were looking at the analytics, the data. They were looking at how much people tweeted and stuff like that. It definitely helped. It definitely worked, and we finally won. So use that, because now that it's official, now that we're going to get Zack Snyder's Justice League, you can bet your butt they're going to look at data and statistics and analytics for us tweeting out Zack Snyder's Justice League or the Snyder Cut and watching it and talking about it and things like that. That made to give another green light to the next one. So I thought that was kind of interesting that was revealed as well. Debbie Snyder revealed that, actually. So covering more on Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, this is the company that I talked about, the director who said that this company, UN Company, had worked on this cool little visual piece here. But confirmed now, our latest work for Zack Snyder's Justice League released over the weekend, originally meant as a title sequence before re-envisioned as a standalone promo. Excuse me. Look closer, you'll find many Easter eggs and behind-the-scene details. So, just like I've said, it just felt like an opening sequence to me, and to the point that Krypton Cage actually put out some openings with Game of Thrones music or Westworld on top of it, and it works out. Someone put a Hallelujah in there as well. It works out as an ending sequence as well. But even furthering that, I put out the thing. I said, Garza, get on with this. You're gonna make a title sequence, and he did. He made a title sequence, and I'll link that in the description below. It's really cool. He puts out some names, and I don't know if I think he may have edited to the song a little bit, but he put Crew at War Power on this thing, Junkie XL's music on this thing, and it works, man, and it works. Like, I can imagine this being the beginning of every episode. So. And also, he's probably gonna once the movie comes out, he's probably gonna break it up to make 4 episodes, right? Garza, yeah, I know you're listening, but good job, man. It's an awesome, it's fire, and definitely check that out. Check out that video in the description below. All right. The next topic for Zack Snyder's Justice League, there's a little bit more. There's a media release about something here. Let's see. There's key art available now, including some cool posters. So the posters have been revealed. This is one of them, and there's actually another one that I actually like more of. Let me see if I can do. This is the banner, but I think this is Zack's one. Yeah, here we go. Zack's one. This one I like the most, just because of how it's kind of the perspective of it, and also that the black suit Superman is really the black suit, like it's the silver suits. If you notice on this one, it's kind of like they just turned the red and blue to black and white without really editing it too much, so it looks weird. Like, this looks better than this one. So, but that's maybe just my own pet peeve. But so this one I like better as the poster for this than this one, but it looks still awesome as well. So here's the new key art consumer programs for the Max original film Zack Snyder's Justice League. The film will be made available worldwide in all markets day and date, with the US HBO exclusive HBO Max exclusive debut on Thursday, March 18, with the exception of China, France, and Japan, where the release dates are to be determined. Though, just to clarify that a little bit, DC Comics France, the official account, actually, let me see if I can translate that, actually said that it will come out. We have the great pleasure to announce that you will be able to discover the film at home in French and in France on the day of its worldwide release. So congratulations, France, you did it! You're gonna be part of the Zack Snyder's Justice League experience on March 18th. Congratulations! Congratulations. So that's one down. 2 more countries to go. Actually, many more countries to go, as a lot of you have said. Like, Germany's not on there, UK's not yet. But hey, it's 16 days. Have some faith. They're putting out, they're probably working hard to get it out to everybody, and just gotta wait a little bit longer. I mean, it's not even available out yet, so it's not like you can watch it yet. So I'm sure by the time the 18th rolls in, there's gonna be a lot more countries open to it. So there's some cool things here. HBO Max announced a partnership with Foot Action as well as Heroes Among Us fan sweepstakes. So there's Foot Action. Foot Locker is going to have some cool little designs by all these unique artists here, and I guess there's releasing a limited quantity of each character shirt for one day only, exclusively on Foot Action. Oh, I wonder what that looks like. Oh, Batman on the 11th. Oh, okay, there's dates. 11th, Batman by Jacob Rochester, so on and so forth. Dark Side, I'm looking forward to that one. I wonder what that looks like. The Hero Among Us sweepstakes is designed to celebrate who the world really needs right now, real life heroes. everyday people who are making a difference. Fans can enter by visiting that website and recording up to a 1-minute video about someone who exemplifies a characteristic of the Justice League members. 214 winners will attend an exclusive virtual fan screening of Zack Snyder's Justice League on March 13. Guys, enter! 12 winners will attend the official virtual premiere on March 15th, along with a film-inspired Wonderland at Home dining experience. Wow. And 12 winners received a TV, 55-inch TV, man, and a 1-year subscription to HBO Max and DC Universe Infinite. All videos live on the official microsite through 3/31, so that the world can celebrate these real-life heroes. So yeah, if you want to do that, go interview someone, go get someone a video of someone who is a hero, like a real hero outside. You know, maybe like a nurse or a doctor or police, or anything. I don't know. But that would be kind of cool. 214 winners will attend virtual fan screening. Wow, that is crazy awesome. Wow, that's exciting. That is super, super exciting. But I also wanted to highlight this. When you go to the official site, okay, 15 days, guys, 15 days and 12 hours as of this video. You probably see this, and it's going to be 14 days. I can't believe it. We're almost there. But there is an international release info, so if you can go check out your country here. I understand it still says France here, but I think they're working on it. But like, for instance, when you see Australia, it'll see the platform you can watch it on, when you can watch it on, and some of these are like Brazil, for instance, like I don't know what OTT means, but Google Play, Apple TV, PlayStation, VOD day and date with US, exclusive to HBO Max at launch. So you'll be able to watch it through VOD on some of these cases. So there's all these countries here. Please go and check it out to see if your country is available. If not, they're probably working on it, and hopefully they'll get that set up soon. Because I really want the entire world to experience this together with everybody else. Like, I don't want anybody to be left out. I don't know. I just feel like I want everybody to see it that weekend. You know, if possible. You know, everybody experience it together. I would truly, truly love that. So I have faith. I think they're going to continue to work on it. We're going to have that international love for everybody. By the way, just putting it out there, I'm going to have this fun little music video I did using Pitbull and Chris Brown, International Love with Zack Snyder's Justice League. That will be out in like, from this video, like 6 hours from this video. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoy that or laugh at that or whatever you want to do with that. But I wanted to put that out. So, but yeah, so anyway, the posters are out. Clearly some incredible posters. I think we're going to get a lot more as well. But I gotta be honest, I still like the Snyder Cut posters with the flag one. That looks awesome. But this is the characters right there. It almost seems like more of a Justice is Gray edition. I wonder if we're gonna get a colored version as well. So see about that. But I also want to point out, you know, Mick D and TPZ Group, they have that Batman v Superman on the big screen, and they have an informational presentation by FSP. There's also going to be an introductory video greeting from Zack Snyder. You get a cool Victor Koo's Darkseid poster. Then you can grab one of 6. So there's only 6 remaining tickets. I don't know if they've already sold them all, but there's 6 remaining tickets. All proceeds go to AFSP Michigan. So this is in Detroit. If you are anywhere near Detroit, this is going on right now. BVS Comes Home, a charity screening to benefit AFSP, and on 3/6/21. So you know, get your BVS kick in theaters at this place. Imagine Halladium, wherever, I don't know where that. Oh, it's not. Is it? I thought it was going to be in Detroit, but anyway, Michigan. And yeah, all proceeds go to American Foundation Suicide Prevention. So that is really awesome. Oh, look, there's even a little bit. 6 more tickets left for BVS Comes Home FSP charity screening. This is the link for the ticket. So to get your ticket, I don't know if it's all sold out, but you know what? Check it out anyway. I'll link this in the description below as well. And hopefully you guys enjoy that. But definitely, it's coming all together. It's come together. Okay, that song may not be in the movie, but It's all coming together. We're almost there, guys. This is incredible. Incredible to see some more artwork, some more promotions. I know a lot of people haven't been seeing the commercials, but I've also talked to people who have been seeing the commercials, and they've also seen the trailer again and as a YouTube ad and stuff like that. So it's clearly getting out there. I think Sean O'Connell was interviewed by a Chicago news broadcast, for crying out loud. So a lot of people are getting to know this. They're figuring it out. It's going to be available. It's going to be huge. I think this is going to be absolutely huge. I'm feeling it right now. It's going to be immense, and I think it's going to be a very, very, very successful movie indeed, and we can be pretty excited for the future of the Snyderverse, definitely. So I can't wait. It's going to be almost... I'm getting shivered, you know. I'm like, really, I can't wait. It's so close. 15 days. 15 days, you beloved motherfuckers. We're going to get to see something really, really epic and awesome. All right. Well, let's get into now the members' comments and questions now. Here we go. Let's start off with Kiran Prasad. Release the hype engine. Yes, release it indeed. Amparo, I live in Seattle, watch Superman Lois with an antenna. I didn't see no Zack Snyder Justice League ad. Yeah, like I said, for some reason, not everybody is seeing the same things, but I guess it's good that some people are seeing it. So I'm glad we're not having VHS anymore. VHS was a pain in the butt. You have to fast forward, then rewind it. It was a nightmare. I'm glad we done with that. In Utah, theater are still open. We even playing old movies. I'm in drought off going watch movies in theaters. Why, Chris? Why? I can't wait to see movies in theaters again. I'm so tired of this COVID shit. I'm excited for Zack Snyder's Justice League coming 18th. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to watch. You know what? I drove by a movie theater today, and it was like dark, and it was like, that is so weird for a 1 p.m. Showing. But George, hi Chris. Well, that was a massive dump of info on advertising for Zack Snyder's Justice League. I really hope they are going to give us some really big news going forward, and that Zack's complete arc is included in that. AT&T were massively involved in Justice League promotion back in 2017, and I'm pretty sure they will have great analytics from back then. And what they are seeing now by the fans, which brought HBO Max to the table to offer Zack the chance to finish the Snyder Cut, makes them see dollar bills. Sure, it would make great business sense to grab all that revenue, as Robert Meyer Burnett says. This is not show business, it's business. And money talks and bullshit walks. Love your hype. I hope you don't pass out with excitement watching the first 5 minutes of the movie. I know, I'm going to be so giddy and weird. You're going to be seeing that, and I'm not going to be embarrassed at all. I'm not going to be embarrassed at all. It's how I feel, and it's going to be so exciting. I hope I don't wake my kids up. Raj Rudolph, let's be real. Family movies and superhero blockbuster movies are what drive cinema releases anyways. Indies and small budget drama straight to streaming is the way to go, really. That's true. That's going to be how it's going to be, Raj. I mean, it's going to be blockbuster movies. That's all the ones that are going to be available in movie theaters. All these other Oscar-winning stuff, they're probably going to just go straight to streaming. Manu Delpec, I get what you're saying, Chris. We do have countless proof and witnesses to her abuse, not to mention her confessing it on tape, even smiling about it and saying no one will believe him. Heard was also arrested for domestic abuse before. Anyway, it's time to give her the boot and for Warner Brothers to stand by all those principles they pretend to have. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, definitely go at it. I mean, I wonder why they haven't. Question, is the Mother Box Origins animation the opening title sequence for the film? No, it was originally the opening title for every episode when it was going to be episodic. Yeah, so yeah, it's so freaking cool. Zack is a genius, and yes, Warner Brother Pictures tried to put out promo and casting announcements to distract from Zack Snyder's Justice League, and no one really cared. I find it interesting that Big Bang Theory is tracking this. Wow, that's a sign. Big Bang Theory is a show for a unique type of person, so if the folks behind that show are joining in on the promo, that's a sign. Holy shit, this is good news. Yes, it is. It's going out mainstream, motherfuckers. If this works, maybe 4 hours movies on streaming could be a new thing. And Disney CEO is right. Pre-COVID mega releases are a thing of the past, unfortunately. Since I didn't take that time off on 3/18/21, I will watch Man of Steel BVS this week and next week in anticipation of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Restore the Snyderverse. Wow. At 39 minutes. Exactly. We need to stop getting so invested in the personal lives of celebrities like we know them. Depp and Heard is a marital issue. It's different when it comes to, say, Brett Ratner, Kevin Spacey, and Harvey Weinstein, whose actions are were affecting the public. And also there were like a lot of actresses and actresses who were like, I mean, that was pretty much criminal. These were criminals. I mean, these could be criminals as well, but I mean, they're still about each other. So it's kind of like War of the Roses, you know? Imagine if War of the Roses would pulled out in public. You know, what would happen with that? It's interesting. Hey, let's say that Zack Snyder's Justice League gets a theatrical release where you are. I don't, probably seems it might be so in India. Please do not take me at my word. I am not a scooper or anyone with facts. But if you had that option, where would you see the movie first? Like the movie releases around midnight for you, and let's say the first show in the theaters you have is in the morning, so like around 7 to 8 hours after releases online. So would you still wait to go watch Zack Snyder's Justice League in theaters for the first time, or would you not be able to contain yourself and watch it on HBO Max? Also, if this is something that I probably would watch it on HBO Max, I can't contain myself. I can't. But you know what? Movies in my town, when it comes out on Friday, it actually comes out on Thursday afternoon. So definitely I would go watch it on Thursday afternoon. Also, if this is something that a lot of people have to struggle with, and what do you think should we all do? Because we know we have to make HBO Max notice how big Zack Snyder's Justice League is. So should we watch it first thing when it released on the HBO Max? Is that more important? Or we can watch it in theaters and come back to the HBO Max later, because a view will still be counted no matter when you see it. These maybe sound stupid questions, but I have thought about them. I would say they want to see if HBO Max perform. So if you do watch it in theaters, please come back home and watch it. So the main important, I would say, is that first weekend. It's always the first weekend. The first weekend is the one that's very important. Think of as the first weekend being like the pilot episode of a series. That is important. Like you've seen in the article that I've read before, Superman and Lois. All they showed was the pilot, and then they got a green light for season 2. And Wonder Woman 1984, that first weekend, they saw the numbers for the first weekend. They greenlit Wonder Woman 3 on Monday. So that's how it works. That the first weekend is very important. So make sure if you're gonna watch theaters, absolutely do that, because that counts as a ticket. That counts as a sold ticket. But also watch it on HBO Max when you come right home, and grab a view from that. So definitely do that as well. The first weekend is very important. Mario, I know what would blow my mind at the end of Justice League. Flash is running, and then seeing something falling, he catches it to witness a yellow smiley face with blood on the top corner. Oh, I know that Zack wouldn't connect them, but that mother box on Flash side looks like Manhattan clocks around Barry. That would have hardcore fans going nuts. It would. That would be pretty insane. ASB Jones, Chris, I'm doing a daily countdown on my Instagram and Facebook page with different pics from Zack Snyder's Justice League to help promote it to my followers and friends. I hope everyone's doing something like this. Cheers. Well, awesome. Thank you so much, ASB Jones, man. You are definitely working it. Thank you. Morbius, right. GVK is going to be epic. Hopefully they continue the universe with the Kingdom Kong story. King Kong story, you mean, yeah. Henry Cavill is our Superman. As a lifelong Superman fan, I'm more than open to more big screen versions, as long as they take from the source materials and not just a SJW race swap of Clark Kent. I love to see Calvin Ellis on the big screen with Jonathan Majors being cast as the lead. I agree. Calvin Ellis looks awesome, and he's awesome, and he's big and cut, so I'm like, there you go. Here's your Calvin Ellis. The Ray Fisher letter today really makes me ashamed to have idolized Jeff Johns for so many years. Yeah, I know. A lot of people as well, and sadly there's also people that are continuing to very much, kind of look up to him still yet, just because of the stuff, the projects he's done. They're more looking at him as an artist and not as a despicable person. So, you can separate that. you know, for instance, right? Dude, that poster is badass. It is badass, you guys, man. I mean, it is really cool. Like I said, I like the one that Zack Snyder put out better. Because it's just that perspective just really works for me, and of course this S is correct. So this is the correct you know, tone for it. So this chrome look is amazing. Like, it gets me even excited to watch the Justice's Gray version even more. 16 days away and still no announcement for UK. Give faith, have faith, man. Launch HBO Max worldwide. Okay, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I love the idea of Grace Randolph being right about the DCEU basically being frozen right now as the studio waits for how well Zack Snyder Justice League does. As I've said a lot, the stage is set for a massive record viewing that would dominate even the numbers of Wonder Woman 1984, and therefore the restoration of Snyderverse is inevitable. And thus, if Randolph is correct, the DCU proper will revolve around Zack's films. Now, that said, it's fairly a given that Shazam 2 and 3 are kind of have the exceptions to the freezing because the kids need to remain kids for all three. Yes, as we've discussed, ideally, the trilogy would be set after Zack's arc, hence Clark's blue suit, all the League having action figures, and Batfleck memorabilia being in high demand. Well, not necessarily. I mean, they're still going to start shooting. They're not freezing the shooting. What they're doing is, what Grace is saying, that is they're freezing news. Any headlines, any like, oh, here's a new person or a new cast member or whatever, until after Zack Snyder's Justice League comes out, which comes out in like less than 15 days now. So, oddly enough, Justice League kind of still had a cliffhanger of sorts. Luthor telling Slade, shouldn't we have a league of our own? That's true. You know, I forgot about that. They did have that. And, you know, it really amounted to nothing. Sean Gates, I'm pretty interested in Blue Beetle. I love Jaime Reyes in Young Justice. I'm thinking about how he's gotten a piece of alien tech fused to him, mentally bonded in his ear, trying to push him in a direction he won't go. That feels like the Akira connection. Jaime's kind of like Tetsuo. Yeah, I guess so. But then, you know, that went out of control, but I guess I can see how it could go out of control as well. The Pacific Rim connection feels like maybe the aliens are going to be part of the story. The other Beatles, as it were, that could be really badass. Yeah. Oh, man, I like what he's thinking, but hopefully it translates into the actual movie. On the Depp Heard issue, I'm with you, Chris. I don't know either of them, and their personal lives shouldn't affect their work. Also, one of them being a piece of shit doesn't mean the other isn't. It doesn't have to be either or. Yeah, I mean, they could be both pieces of shit. Like, they could very well be both just rotten people. I mean, I know what Manu Delpex is saying, like, they have evidence of that. But I've also seen the other side say we have evidence of that as well. So it's kind of like, whatever. It's a court thing, right? And if they don't play anything, if she's not Amber, if she's not Mara ever again, so be it. If Johnny Depp's not Jack Sparrow ever again, then so be it. You know, they ruined their own lives. You know, so it's like, it's on them, you know. So don't, you know, you're a fan, definitely, but don't fight other fans over it. Like, this is not your deal, right? This is their deal. And that's their thing. And once they get that settled, then the studio's going to reflect that. I don't know, maybe. So we'll see, right? Like Chris D'Elia, right? He did some bad shit. Zack kicked him out. So it's going to happen. You know, once everything comes out, it's going to happen. Unless it has, is it even closed? Is the case closed yet? I don't know. And are they done or are they still going on? I have a theory. Emmerich and Hamada are puppets for the true guy that's running the studio. Ronald McDonald had decided to branch out and is not only the face of a fast food restaurant, but also a major movie studio. They're clowns. That's hilarious, Shane. By the way, I want to say I haven't been a subscriber for 3 years and decided to become a member a couple months ago. Also, yours is the only channel I have joined as a member. Hot Dog Gang for life. Wow, I truly appreciate it, Shane. Thank you so much for the support and sticking with me. Definitely a long journey. It's going to be a long journey. It doesn't end at Zack Snyder's Justice League. I really have faith that there's going to be more. Also, Zack's doing a lot more things. There's a lot more projects coming down the pipeline. A lot of interesting things. Hollywood never ends. It never dies. So entertainment will always continue, and I will always continue talking about it right here on the Ping Pong Flix Show. So, but thank you so much for, you know, coming on my show. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, if you absolutely love this daily dose of entertainment news and content, please click the like button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, keep this hot dog light on, and I'll see you next time on the Ping Pong Flix Show.